Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 260, Technical Analysis Edition. Why a technical analysis on the weekday? I have over work overload. I've been working on another presentation for work, so I just basically stopped the presentation, got everything ready. I even started 5 minutes later than usual. But anyways, we're here tonight to talk crypto. I just want to cover the markets real quick, and then basically move on to yeah, that's it, right? We'll just cover crypto tonight. I'm not gonna have time to go into gold, silver, other stuff we should look at. Anyways, if you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. If you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. Links in the description, guys. So there's a link to the amazing articles that we cover here on the stream. Like I said, no news tonight, so no articles. You can also join me on Twitter. Link will pop up somewhere around here throughout the stream. You're gonna catch it there and join us, right? Anyways, let's move on to the technicals. Bitcoin Jake, how's it going, man? Rockets to the moon, man. I know you're busy working on with some what is it, like you're programming, right? Your JavaScript. So good luck with that, brother. Let's move on to technicals. What's happening with market cap? Again, we got a nice bounce yesterday. Money flew into the crypto sphere, approximately $4.49 billion. Right now, going up 1.69%. Right now, going up 0.28%, or approximately to $760 million more. Market cap sitting at $270.89 billion. What's happening with Bitcoin? Bitcoin dominance lost yesterday and today. Yesterday losing 0.18%. Today losing 0.29%. Sitting at 65.65% of market cap. Now, where is the price of Bitcoin at? 9,671. I haven't closed my position yet. Again, on the daily, we're getting a bounce off the 20, so that's good enough for me right now. We rejected last time we talked about this 160% retrace on this chart. Now, on the other charts, we also rejected 10,243. Right now, we're trying to get above that 9,650, which is good. Let's see if we manage to hold that area, and then if we manage to hold that area, we could try to pull a new rally for 10K. Although I'm not sure right now, positive momentum that we're making, it's not very strong. It seems to be actually dying out, so we might start making negative momentum here. Let's see what else. On this other chart, right, we're getting a semi bounce close to 9,565, or close to it. And again, we also came almost to that 786 and got a bounce there, right? 9,087. What else? What other chart do we have? On this other one, right? We're also hitting right now resistance, right? On this previous triangle that we had a fake breakout from, we managed to fall back in slightly and trying to rise. And we seem to be facing it as resistance right now. And something that could happen here, we could certainly re-anchor that, right? And it would look like a broadening wedge. And that would generally be a bearish sign, right? I'll just leave it as I had it right now. I would like to believe still we're in a symmetrical triangle. We just fell back into it, and that this really has not yet turned into a rising wedge, right? That's Bitcoin on the daily, sitting neutral at 56.63. Let's go to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, right, we're getting a small rise. Battling with that 20 right now, not as strong as a movement as I would like to see. I told you guys it looks like a rising pattern after an impulse down. Usually those are bearish and we break down from them. Again, the market went crazy here. We're down sloping consolidation. We managed to pull down instead of going up. So again, you know, I mean, to be fair, we did have divergence that we called out, right? Right now we don't have anything bullish. Right, low. Let's see, low, higher, low, negative, more negative. I think we called hidden bullish here. I can't remember. Did we call it or not? I think we had called this one out. I can't remember. Maybe in another one of the charts that we have. Well, this is in the 4 hours, right? I'm going up and here, going down. Like that, right? So some hidden bullish. Then getting this small rally coming in, but not too strong, right? Again, battling for that 20 area. Let's want to see what happens with that, right? What else is happening with this? What else is new? Let's see. Negative momentum still decreasing. That's good in the 4 hours. Neutral on the other side, 52.83. I think that's gonna be it for this chart, right? Let's go on to the 1 hour. And on the 1 hour, as you can see, we're not doing very well. We're creating bearish divergence, strong. High, higher high. Positive momentum, less positive momentum. Strong bearish divergence being developed. Would we have in the shorter time scales? Let's see, 60.55, 60.28. Yep, it would look like we would also have it from here to here. Right, going slightly higher. And again, I forgot to anchor the first ones on the 1 hour, so I'll do that real quick though. There we go. And then here on this shorter part, we would also have that strong bearish divergence developing. Again, potential price action to the downside. We're starting to see this candle coming down. And again, I'm hoping we can find support at 9,650. If not, we do know that we might be able to get support at 9,565. But we also have the 20 to look forward to there. Again, tightness of the Bollinger Bands. We got very tight, right? We got a small explosion coming in. Then it got subdued, and right now we're still tight on those Bollinger Bands. Again, an explosive move could happen, and that could be beneficial for the market, right? So that being said, I'll just trace this real quick here. There we go. There we go. And here we go. Right. That's how it's looking like. Awesome. So again, neutral on that RSI, 59.37, flirting with being bought. Again, I'm still drinking coffee. It's probably going to be a long night tonight for work, man. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum dominance. What is happening, man? Ethereum yesterday gained dominance. 1.14%. Today gaining 0.09%. Sitting at 10.08% of market cap. Ethereum at $245.38. Recovering like a champ. Hitting resistance. Right? Hitting resistance. That's not good. And we're starting to move slightly down again. We had bearish divergence. We broke down on that. We managed to recover yesterday. Very nice. 6.97% gains today. Getting 0.28 gains still on that. So again, what's happening here? Look, we came up to the top. We hit that 786 at 247.15. And from then on, we started to reject, right? So again, facing resistance and moving slightly down. So what else is happening with Bitcoin? Sorry, with Ethereum. Let's see. This is from a shorter time scale, so I'm not sure why it's here. It's from the 1 hour. Probably forgot to anchor it there. There we go. Again, nothing else happening, right? Nothing else developing here. Again, we have the bearish divergence that we called out. Bearish divergence again against the RSI, the MACD. We got to move it down. It wasn't that strong. Again, Ethereum has a lot of fundamentals to be bullish. They have the Ethereum 2.0 launch coming up, and a lot of people are stocking up on Ethereum so they can have a good position so they can stake, right? You need 32 Ethereums in a wallet so you can start staking. So again, a lot of people are starting to add up Ethereum right now. That being said, let's move on to the 4 hours. In the 4 hours, you can see we just got that rejection at that candle, right? Slowly rising again. Nothing wrong with that, right? Again, it's usually bearish to do upsloping consolidation, right? But let's see, we had bearish divergence, right? I think the stuff from yesterday didn't say, because I was positive that we had shifted this to here, and this to here, and that I also called divergence from here to here, right? And then from here to here. So again, probably the charts from yesterday didn't save. And that's weird. It's happened to me before. It's just not very common. We can start to look a lot like a deja vu from yesterday. Anyways, from there on, we started to rise. We faced at 20, managed to get above it briefly. Try to use it as a trampoline and try to get above that area still. But again, facing resistance right now. Sitting bought at 60.52 on the RSI. Let's move on to the 1 hour chart. What's happening on the 1 hour? Again, sorry guys, I forgot to anchor this to the 4. It's not good when I don't anchor stuff, right? It just makes it very, very messy, man. It just takes time from the stream. But there we go, man. It's been corrected, right? Now here, I think we also had divergence because I think we also called it from here to here and from here to here, right? That hidden bullish. We didn't have it on the. We also had it on the RSI. Sorry. There we go. Again, starting to get that slow rise again, coming in, hitting that 20, using it as a trampoline, bouncing from it, hitting the 20 support again, trying to get a bounce, rejecting lower prices, getting near the 20, and really starting to take off again. Now, here we don't have the same story that we have with Bitcoin, right? While Bitcoin is developing bearish divergence, strong bearish divergence, Ethereum doesn't quite have it, at least not until here. From here to the new rise, I think we might have it, 68, 70, no, still slightly more. So even though we've been going higher, we've been making more positive momentum and also higher on that RSI. So no bearish divergence for Ethereum Unlike, however, and I would like to clear this out already again. If Bitcoin tanks, Ethereum will go down with it. Now, positive momentum being built. Bought on that RSI at 63.82. Something I don't like right now, and it's we kind of have it right. We're going to a lower high and more positive momentum, right? So again, creating some hidden bearish. Don't have that on the what? Spotify ads coming in. Let's play something else. By the way, I'm not sure how many people are watching, but thank you guys for tuning in tonight. If you're on the stream, let me know. I want to show you guys something, and I want to get some feedback. So anyways, sorry to get these divergence. Again, bought at 63.08. That's it for Ethereum. I'm going to move on to XRP. Also, if you have any questions, please place them on the chat. We'll get to them briefly. So since a couple of you had tuned in, I'm just going to show you what I wanted to show you because I didn't get any comments on the chat. But what do you guys think about this? This was going to be our interview format. I'm still like playing with it. Trying to get some things settled, right? We're going to have live chat as the interview is going on. I think it's pretty cool because I can be looking at the person here on the interview, and it looks like I'm looking towards him, right, on the camera. Or maybe not. Maybe it looks like I'm looking that way. Or that way. My camera's flipped, so in the interview when I joined in and I was playing around with Zoom, it made me look like I was looking that way. So it was looking like I was supposed to look at the person like that. It was pretty sweet. Anyways, then I can also play around with this and then get some other stuff going on, right? Like the logo could be somewhere around here. Somewhere on here, I can place the name of the person and then maybe some information on the bottom parts. We'll see. Maybe I can rent it at Spanish space. Anyways, that's it, man. I wanted to show you guys this. I hope you like what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna have the first interview on the stream soonish. I just gotta get some like headsets. I have my old PlayStation headsets. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to play with them, but again, it might be cool. I've seen a lot of people put their interview set up where it's just like moving sideways, and it's just that bar with the middle, you know, and it just looks like a very similar Zoom conversation, but without a more dedicated layout. I want to do a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for the people, and that also goes with the feel and the flow of what the channel is and how the regular channel looks. So you guys like that. Anyways, I have these ones, but they're really busted, man. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get good audio out of them. I gotta do some tests and see if it works, and if it works, I might be able to do that interview soonish. It's gonna be with D from the Vault. And still yet to be determined, though. We still had a year and a date, and I was trying to get it to be done this week, but I just got insane workload. Tomorrow's the Vault's anniversary, so we'll see what they have in store for us. And you know, other than that, I think it's pretty cool. The project's coming along nice. People there are really friendly, so if you guys haven't checked them out, go check them out on the Discord. Again, good project, man. I really like where they're going. Anyways, that being said, and that's showing you what I'm planning to do here with the interview, etc. We'll move on now to whatever we have, right? The XRP dominance. They actually lost dominance, 1.23% today, gaining 0.13%, sitting at 3.33% of market cap. The price of XRP at 20 cents, 20.488 cents. Where are we, man? We're still within this area, right? Managing to stay out of that 2339 area to that 19758. So it's good. Not that good. Also, we got that bounce of the 20. We got that movement to the upside right now again. Moving up slightly. I'm going to extend this a little bit. I have it at 292. I like where I have it because it's been very, very accurate. So, there we go. Sorry about that. I got a transition going on. I have stuff mapped to my keypad, and it just slips my mind. Sometimes I just type numbers there, and I just screw the stream up. So 9 is transition, and then apparently I hit a slide for something else. But anyways, yeah, starting to get this new movement to the upside again, and nothing else developing, right? High, lower, high, positive, less positive, high on the other side, lower on the other side, neutral at 52.35. Let's go to the 4 hours again. Yeah, we had changed this, man, because I remember getting rid of this stuff that was from the 1 hour, right, and sending it there, and then talking about the divergences, right? So I had cleaned this up yesterday, and it's just weird that it's still here. So I talked about this divergence, still pumping a little bit more, keep on tracking. We got the bearish divergence, move down, starting to get above this area, rejecting the 20 on the 4 hours. That's not good. And I think we didn't have divergence here, right? Low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. I talked about that, yeah. Nothing happening shorter term though. Neutral at 51.44. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour, we were looking for divergence from here to here. We did get it. We moved down. We tried to rally, and that was fine. Then we called divergence from here to here yesterday, right? Getting that hidden divergence. Sorry, that strong bearish divergence, right? Just like that. And I can't remember if we called it here. 71.23, 71.63. No, we didn't call it here. I can't remember if we drew a line and we just said we're gonna call it equal heights, and we're gonna call it type 3 or weak bearish divergence, right? I think that's what we did. I can't remember. Maybe we didn't call it here, but there we go. Anyways, low, lower, low, right? Negative, more negative. Low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. Nothing happening there. Now, XRP, unlike Ethereum, that is holding solid, right? XRP, it is going higher to a higher high, and coming in lower here, right? So strong bearish divergence. XRP, the standard. I think that I just got Bitcoin Jake's attention with that. I think he doesn't like that. Anyways, I'm just messing around. A lot of people say XRP the standard. I don't buy it's the standard. It's not going to be the standard for a long, long time. And there might be better cryptos by then or other projects. So who knows? SAT's the standard. Yeah, maybe, man. Anyways, starting to move down slightly. Let's get this bearish divergence going, right? Strong bearish divergence building. If this manages to pump and this goes higher than here, we won't have it. You know, but right now we haven't. We have to call it out. That's it for XRP. Let's move on to Litecoin, man. Litecoin dominance. Yesterday going up 0.80. Today going up 1.08%. Sitting at 1.15% of market cap. Price of Litecoin $47.80. Again, we don't have anything happening, right? We're getting pumps just like the rest. Again, bouncing off the 20. Neutral at 57.30 on that RSI. Let's go to the 4 hours. See, again, all this stuff I already cleared, man. It's from the 1 hour. It really sucks, man. I understand. I don't have this problem again where TradingView stops my charts from saving, because that was a pain in the butt. Anyways, we kept on tracking this yesterday. We went from here to here, and here to here, right? We got this small drop, and then going up, pumping, getting over that 20, which is good, but that's about it, right? Neutral right now, 58.83 on that RSI. Low, higher low, right? Again, we had called this one out yesterday. I'm going from negative momentum to more negative momentum, and a low point in the RSI to a lower point on the RSI. Again, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not dissing on XRP. I like XRP. I'm hodling XRP, so you know, just messing around a little bit, right? And it had divergence. We called it out. Now we would also have divergence from here to here, right? Going on higher, and we called this out yesterday. So again, kind of sucks that stuff didn't save, you know, like that. And then we didn't have it on the RSI, but again, we had strong bearish divergence. We moved down on that. From then on, we created this. Did we create? No, here we hadn't called that divergence here on the short time scale. Again, we started getting this rally again, following the market, getting a bounce, getting above the 20, got tightness of the Bollinger Bands, squeezed, popped to the upside again, getting moving down and popping again to the upside. But right now, we're trading bearish divergence, right? Going from a high to a higher high, positive momentum, less positive momentum. We don't have it on the RSI, bought at 67.24. And starting to get a movement down, right? That's it for Litecoin. I'm going to move on to Binance. Again, expect movement to the downside, potentially hitting that 20. Unless Bitcoin decides to go for a run. Binance, yesterday, it gained dominance, 0.10. Today, losing 0.11%. Sitting at 1.01% off market cap. The price of Binance, $17.62. Again, bearish divergence, move down on that, hit the 20, getting a bounce, that's good. Neutral at 57.08 on the RSI. Let's go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, right? We talked about this yesterday. We managed to rise. We managed to track to here, track to here. We were looking for the bearish divergence. They happened to move down. From then on, low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. So again, nothing to call here. We're starting to get above that 20 again, following Bitcoin and the rest of the markets on the alts with the same movements, right? Neutral at 56.65. Let's go to the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, we're looking for divergence. We had hidden bearish, play to the downside. Then we got this small rally coming in, and we created that bullish divergence again. If you remember 2 days ago, I was talking about maybe going slightly down and then popping to the upside and create that divergence. We didn't go slightly down. We just kind of slowly started to rise, and then we created that divergence anyways. But you know, still remains the same, right? Created bearish divergence, strong, broke to the downside, just like the rest of the market. Now low, lower, low, negative, more negative, low on the RSI, lower on that RSI. Now shorter term, right? We're going higher every time, but making less positive momentum every time, and we don't have that on the RSI, just on the MACD, right? Strong bearish divergence, potential movement to the downside on Binance. Again, $17.62. Now I'm gonna go look at DVT real quick. I just gotta throw out toss-ups here, some stuff. Let's get the Bollinger Bands going, right? And then let's get again DVT. If you guys didn't see it yesterday, had an amazing movement, man. It was insane, the movements that he had. We talked about the MACD, Mickey D, there we go. And then let's get the RC going up, right? The RSI, let's go with that. RC. Now let's adapt this again, because we have to do this every stream, right? I'll try to get this done tomorrow before the stream starts. Just sometimes I get logged out, so I just end up doing the work twice. So there we go with that. Let's adjust this real quick. Again, it's not a lot of adjusting. It's just, you know, I won't say boring. It's just painful to be doing this every time I come online, right? There we go. Awesome. There we go. Alrighty. So what's happening? Right, we weren't calling any divergence because we didn't have anything going on after a massive pump, right? It went from a huge jog, almost a 300% gain. From 5.2 all the way up to 21, right? That was an insane movement. Came back down close here at 14, then it's moved down slowly. Right now at 5.8, but nothing to worry about, right? The order, look at the orders, right? It's very easy to get up here at 7 again, or even 8. There's really not a lot of resistance. Starting to build now. A lot of people starting to try to sell up here. But again, my position hasn't been filled yet. 5.5. I took my dad's position off. He went to sell at 19. It didn't go up there again, obviously. So I just didn't want to leave it open on the exchange yesterday. Let's see what else is happening here, right? Short term. Low, high. Native, less native. Low on the RSI, higher on the RSI. Nothing here that's bullish, unfortunately. Let's go to the 4 hour. After this, if there's no request, it's gonna be a stream, guys. Again, I got work to get through, so I'm not gonna look at the stocks. I left it open, so if you guys wanted to look at something in particular, we could. So I'm not gonna be looking at anything else today. So we went higher, positive momentum higher on that RSI. I think from way back here we called something yesterday again. So we went like this, and then said from there to there, from there to there. We're creating strong bearish divergence movement to the downside. Down we moved, right? So again, we're starting to see this play out. Starting to neutralize here at around 5.8, which is good. Neutral on that RSI at 47.18. Again, nothing else happening, so I'm gonna move on to the daily and see what's happening there, right? Now we're on the daily. Let me get rid of the stuff from the 4 hour, and we'll look at what's happening here. If you remember correctly, we were looking at divergence, right? And we've been tracking it for a while, but man, did it play out, right? We're looking for prices to the downside. Again, bearish divergence, strong action to the downside, and down we broke even from here to here, right? We went, look at this. We went from here all the way to this high, right? And then went from a positive to a negative. So from a high point on the RSI to a lower point. Strong bearish divergence again. We know what the market wants to do. It wants to move down. We're overbought. Right now we're neutral again at 52.75. And again, we're in an area we could try and start rallying. Again, this impulse up was insane yesterday. I'm glad it ended up being just on that bought area. But at some point in time, we're probably highly, highly overbought. That being said, everything seems to have reset for DVT. So again, nothing else to call here on this project right now. Again, I'm looking for the next movements to come up. And that's going to be good. And looking at Bitcoin again, I just want to talk about something. We're look at this, man. We're getting to that bot area, right? But look at the movement, right? It's nothing. Look, we just moved sideways for the longest time, right? The longest couple of hours, from 11 in the morning all the way until 4 in the morning from the second to the third. And we just slowly start reset, right? And this small movement to the upside, it was very small. And look at this massive effect it had on the relative strength, right? And look at where we're at, man. We just have kept on moving slightly and going higher. What probably end up going to happen is we're going to make a slightly higher high, get overbought, and then we're probably going to create some kind of bearish divergence, and then we might break down from there again. And I don't want to see that happening. So I want these oscillators to reset a little bit. Again, like I said, getting exhausted, right? Creating that bearish divergence. So watch out for that. Man. Again, bearish divergence can get negated. If XRP. Fuck, I said XRP. Sorry, guys. Bitcoin goes above the 21.58 on the MACD, right? So again, very easy. Right now we're sitting at 17.60. We need to get above 21.58. A small pump would get us above that, and we would negate the bearish divergence that we have. I have to call it out. We have it right now. I just gotta mention it because something that we look out for, right? And if it goes higher, then we don't have it, right? And that's fine. But we might start seeing some resistance happening if this is gonna play out, and then we might see that movement to the downside try to happen. Again, movement to the downside could potentially see us hit that 20. Try to bounce there, potentially hit that 9,565. Or in this other chart, going back and hitting 9,650, right? Again, my position is still open. I haven't closed it. I'm just kind of hitting myself in the head for not exiting up here, but that's fine, you know. I wasn't expecting this market to go south so quickly. Again, this was a very upward move, right? It looks like it reset, and we're back to where we're at prior to the rise. So again, like I said, not that bad, right? It was like we had something happen, we undid it the next day, and it's happened a couple times before, not just on Bitcoin, but on a couple of other coins, right? Where we have these movements, it just goes massively to the upside, and then a couple days later, it just goes down, or it goes massively down, and then a couple days later, it just goes back to where it was, right? So like, it could really lend itself to be believed that it's market manipulation. Look at this, man, right? Impulse down, then going back up, and then this is not the clearest example. Then we've had clearer ones before. I just gotta hunt for them. I think here we had one. Here we had one, right? Look at this. Right, look, we got that massive movement to the downside, right? Move sideways for like 2 days, right? And then boom, massively to the upside again, undoing the previous movement. So again, Bitcoin has had these movements before, plenty of times. So again, not surprised to see this happening, right? Awkward to see it though. I'm not gonna say I'm not surprised. I'm gonna retract that. I was surprised to see it happening. I was really hoping that we're gonna get action to the upside on this, create divergence, and then move down. We ended up moving down anyways, not on divergence though, right? But again, that's it. Guys, that's gonna be all for tonight. Thank you for watching again. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit that like, that bell, and that sub to be notified when we go live again. I haven't posted to Twitter. It's gonna be at the State of Crypt 1. I'll post it right after this small animation goes away. Again, this is State of Crypt. I'm your host, Martin. It has been a pleasure being here with you guys tonight on this awesome Wednesday night. I hope you're having a great time. Bitcoin J, good luck with your programming on Java, bro. Peace, love, and huddle. Yeah. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Twitter going out right now. Join us there. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of the State of Crypto. Until then.